Rest is a huge, huge part of building energy up. And when the adrenal glands are low, you consider an adrenal gland kind of like a rechargeable battery unit. And they recharge this nervous system, the myelin sheaths. They keep the nervous systems charged up. And they're part of the communication highway of getting things done in the body. Whether you need the fight or flight of the adrenalines, the epinephrines, or do you need the elimination factors of dopamines and acetylcholines. You know, it's all whatever your body needs in the time of, you know, the reaction of the eyes and what you see and how that registers in the brain, and whether it's registered as a security breach and you need to run or whatever, you know. The pineal gland is a gland of rest, and when it's chronic or atrophied, sleep is going to be extremely difficult. The other thing, what else would you not sleep? And that would be if your nervous system is weak and agitated. The weaker the nervous system, the more agitated, the more tremors you get. And especially when your lymph is backed up all in your head, you're on fire in your head, whether you feel it or not. So all these neurons are always irritated and agitated, because acids can do both. Shut down, decay, and kill, or irritate, accelerate, hyperstimulate. I agree with 6 to 7 hours of sleep is plenty. If you feel like you're needing more than 6 or 7 hours sleep, I suggest you got a real weak thyroid and adrenal glands. If you feel like some people get up more tired than they went to bed. And again, you're going right back to the adrenal glands, low neurotransmitters, and you really go low at night. So that really makes you want to sleep more. And then low thyroids can make you really tired out too, and not want to sleep more there. Exhaustion even after some sleep. Well, your endocrine glands are down. Your brain is full of acidosis. Everything's shutting down, sweetheart. Being raw for 3 months and taking your herbs does not help me sleep so far. Well, you might want to get the pineal glandular for the pineal gland, or you could, don't use melatonin. You could use different herbs like California poppy, valerian, something like that to make you relax at night and stuff. Might help. If it's coming up here, though, in the pineal gland, really got to get yourself detoxified here. Really work in the colon, the kidneys, the adrenals, move on your lymph, get your head detoxified. My girlfriend's extremely tired all the time, adrenals. And you got to look at the thyroids, too. If you have both of them, you're going to be really tired. Low blood pressures, low heart rates, low blood sugars, all adrenals and thyroids. At the time, she sleeps a lot. On some bad days, she sleeps close to 16 hours a day. See, I'm saying everybody's hurting out there, my God. I am trying to help her. What do you recommend? Adrenals and thyroid. Get the glandulars, go after those too. Start cleaning these acids out. Get her shifted to a living food diet so she can get some energetics from that source into the body, and start cleaning her, getting her away from proteins and meats and things that rob the body of energy and acidify the body. I always recommend the GI tract, stomach and bowel formula. Clean up the bowels. If you've never dewormed yourself, do a parasite M&G for a month. Deworm yourself. If you've never dewormed yourself, please deworm yourself. Watch your stools. Some of you won't see any, some of you will. Robert, I don't see you promoting early and good night's sleep to regenerate and charge up the adrenals. Why is it? I don't get any. No, you know what? I am a big proponent of relaxation and rest, whatever that means. But absolutely. But rest is a vital part of that. So we talked a lot about this, about exercise. And to be honest, if you don't relax, your condition will get to you to the point where it'll force you to relax. However, I do go to bed at a decent time. I just can't sleep and roll over all night. Well, that sounds like the pineal's involved too. You know, when your pituitary's involved, as a rule, not always, but as a rule, your pineal is involved, and that's your gland of sleep. So that could be what you're seeing here. Trouble sleeping. Okay, so here we got the pineal gland involved because you have the pressure, you got a pituitary up there and you got a pineal gland up there, Buck, and that's what's going on there. You'll suppress that and you won't be able to sleep well. My biggest issues right now is still insomnia. You know, you try the new brain and nerve formula. You could do I don't know if you've tried, Bo, the glandulars for the pineal gland. You might try that. We've seen it work real well in some people. There's a low list of herbs that are more relaxants, kind of like your California poppy, your valerians and stuff. You can try those, but acidosis is funny like that, and it can be in the brain, all through you, and it just agitates, irritates, and everything else. Told me in the past to try valerian, California poppy, hops, and I did. After 6 months, I am still not sleeping. You try your pineal gland then? On most nights, I might get 2 hours of sleep. Ugh. Yeah, then it has to be coming from upstairs then, probably, Bo, up in the head area, just maybe stagnant lymph not moving out. I still take herbs for insomnia, but I tried even melatonin, which is not helping at all. I wouldn't do the melatonin, but you might try the pineal itself. Try a pineal glandular and do two capsules before you go to bed at night. It's worked with a lot of people. But again, there's homeopathics. Brenda got some new stuff in here for that. You might call her up, ask for Brenda, and tell her, Bo, you have insomnia, and that I said that she got some new formulas to help you. There's some homeopathics she got in that's very helpful and works well. So let's see if we can find the right one for you. And while you're detoxing and getting up in there in the head, upper circulation and brain and nerve would be two formulas that I would think would be important, Bo, for you to use for a while. Get up here and move lymph and move blood. But moving lymph up here would definitely have to clean up the bowels and have to clean up the kidneys and everything simultaneously, or there is no moving lymph. Now, moving lymph is a adrenal kidney issue, basically. And getting those two areas cleaned up, real important. I know. See, here's the problem, Bo. I can't find pineal gland without melatonin. We have that, but I tell you, it's a problem with a lot of these labs. They put stuff like that in there. I don't want melatonin. We don't want the steroid or hormone. That's why we're going to glandulars. Hello. Have a hard time sleeping at night, okay? So that's the pineal gland. So you're very involved up here. You know that. All your symptoms are taking you to this area. When you can't sleep or rest well, that's the pineal gland. This is where you could pop a little pineal glandular and help you to rest a little bit there. That would be helpful, but you've got to move lymph. I'd get very serious in my detoxification because you're talking about the hard drive here. That's everything to you. And really get on a high fruit and berry diet and do some fasting a little bit, honey. Really pull this.